Our boys gonna go over the game one from the Scrim the other night, I believe. It was a close game for a while, and then we took over. I think in the like 22 to 25 minute mark is where we like completely rolled it. So we're just gonna go over a lot of the game here to make sure uh, we see any like bad habits or anything along those lines. I'll speed up the game here. 5 points good. Obviously, don't want to invade on a Braum, and we don't want to start with E on Elise either. So 5 points, obviously the best. You guys make sure you do a better job during the draft of talking about your level ones before the games load in, so you're not just making split decisions as the game loads in if you're going to invade or not. It's like you should be actively talking about it. In Logic, you should be talking about the first 3 minutes, what you're going to do before the crab, which crab you want to contest, things of that nature. So, like, we could be talking right now about where we think Gragas is. Obviously, I don't have the audio playing right now, and Logic's coming down here, so this is good. And we missed that cocoon. I don't know how. Oh, we still sniped it. Very nice. I think you could have shot your cocoon a lot earlier too. I know you're trying to hold it to make it um, hit, but you guys get the kill on him anyway because he doesn't have shield yet. And the red burn plus the nice Q snipe, so good, good start to the game. Now we immediately should be mid and top lane should be talking about potentially where Gragas should go. Gragas should now be going to the top side scuttle and our Raptors because we have the man advantage, obviously the bottom side of the map right now. So we can get the bottom river scuttle a lot easier. So you guys in the other two lanes should know that he should be going this. He's not doing that, and we have a nice ward and we get to see him. So just think of it from the flip side of things here. Like if they got the first gank off, the easiest thing for you to do, Logic, is obviously the opposite side of the map and try to make a play happen. For whatever reason, he decided to go do that. So this is the first of many deaths for that guy. You guys do a great job on turret dive down here because we have Elise, who is just broken. So really good job. This is why Greg is showing here too, is like, or not Greg is showing, you guys having the ward there just really helps us out. Good use of the flash there and follow up. Now we got 3 kills already on our 2 carries. It's really crazy good start. So early game's going well. This is what I was mentioning to you guys earlier in that day where you guys had a 3-0 lead and then the game got really close. It's because you guys started really taking some foolish trades. Like there's a trade down here where we're like dying for a pink ward in the bush and shit, and like just realize like you guys have a lead like this big, the game's over if we just play smart. Like we scale insanely well, and our carries already have so much so much small advantages on their opponents. We got 200 and 700 gold advantages on our 2 carries. Um, Logic is down only 70 gold because he has the 2 assists. He's down a lot of CS, but that doesn't matter because he made 2 plays for us. So just remember, you guys can win games off of small shit like this easy. Literally, we know that Jensen can just destroy Kiana at this point. He already got a kill. All we need is Alex to farm up and scale, give us extra items, and then you guys just make plays off of information and communication for literally the rest of this game. You guys could easily win just based off of this first 5 minutes. Good trades, Alex. They have done a lot better job in the last minute, though, of getting vision. If you look at the map, they have 5 wards to our 1 on the map. I know we're just coming back from base in the bottom lane, so I'm not discrediting it us. I just want you guys to realize like how quickly teams get vision back out there. So now Logic's doing Dragon. This is really good as we have priority mid and bottom, so this is just a good place to force. And again, like having a lead like this in the game, like it's only 700 gold now, because they've made up a ton of gold and farm apparently, because it was 1.3 or 4, I believe, after that play. Just remember, like they still have early game champions too. Lucian's stronger than Varus, and the advantage is minimal, so they can still win stuff. That's why it's really important that you just play smart when we have the scaling, more of a scaling team than they do, because they literally, this might be where we, I don't remember if this is where we just give up fucking kills for free. Yeah, this is no flash on parry and we're dying uh for no reason here. I don't remember. I don't think Greco dies. Oh, you do die because you there's the greed. You kill him too, I'm pretty sure, but like we're taking this trade. Not sure why. Gragas is coming now too. Well, Logic dies. We give up 3 kills. Yeah, 3 kills for no reason there because we're just being like just arrogant. Like there's no reason to go for that. Luckily, Jensen's still dominating this kid mid, so we have all the pressure in the world. No, you have your wards already out on the map. We have really good vision at bottom now, so we could easily just try to farm and scale. You guys should easily be talking to Alex right now. He has TP, and you guys have a really good ward deep in the lane here. It's about to expire, actually. But just as an example, say this ward wasn't about to expire, you could easily set up a TP play to him by talking to him because we can freeze this wave here. Easy, he's level 6. If fucking Mordekaiser gets a plate because of a TP play, who cares? Logic's already on the side of the map too. He can go cover, soak up experience. Like this is the kind of stuff we should be. You even have a ward, so you can just go reward this and try to set up a play with Alex. But we need to actually be more proactive because when we actually play some of the top tier teams, like if you guys remember the Recon 5 game, they made TP play after TP play on us like nonstop. We were always second to the TP. You guys need to start talking about that stuff ahead of time because it's just helps us out way more. Alex and everyone, it doesn't matter. If you are in a situation like this where you want to go back, like you actually want to base, I know you're on Ornn, you can just build your shit here, but your wave stuck, Logic's on your side of the map, call him up here. He'll go do scuttle and then come up to you. So you can get the wave back for enough so you can actually go back to base if you wanted to like fully reset for mana and health. Because at this point you're just stuck here. So there's the small details you guys can communicate about, but we never do. So what summoners do we got? We got no summoners on him. Perry has sums. So I genuinely think that we honestly just keep the ultimate parry here and you run away because he has no sums and no one's low enough to kill. So you just save the cooldown and you run away. Just small detail. Like he's dead, he has no sums. We just have to. It was a good gank by them, plain and simple. That's also why when you had free time, warding down here could have saved him here as well because you're obviously freezing the wave, but you had a ward in your inventory that we could have used instead of just in the middle bush here. If you put it here, he can't get to this. So, but save your cooldowns if it's like guaranteed kill for them. Everyone. So now they have they have really good vision on top side, surprisingly, when their mid laners pushed in the whole time. They got crab. How the fuck did they get crab? Mordekaiser? So why are you not checking for the crab while you're on this side of the map? We should always be looking to see if this is up if you don't know. Especially when their mid laner is worthless right now and you can easily get Mordekaiser off of you guys just to get the crab for free, like at the worst case scenario. They got complete vision control topside river because we were being lazy there. I know your blue's up, but we still at this point had control of bottom side and mid, so your blue should be safe. We have vision everywhere too, except for the dragon pit, the backside of the dragon pit. Yeah, it was just a really good gank by them. So logic ran all the way from here all the way back now to the blue buff when it's literally we don't have our top laner here either, and we don't have vision control of the river, so it's harder for him to TP to us. We got a ward here, so it's good. But like this is, I'm pretty sure you walked across the mid lane too and just gave them information, if I'm not mistaken. Let's follow you here. Okay, you hand off blue. That play happens. I want to see blue's vision of mid. Okay, I don't think they saw you. So that's good. Oops, I didn't mean red, sorry. Okay, you did a good job of staying out of vision there, so good job. But knowing Alex doesn't have he's not in lane right now should be something we just at least consider there. You got out and did really well staying out of vision, so good job. So now look, our 3-0 lead is now 5-4, and they're actually beating us because we've done a lot more of trying to do objective-based things, and the farm overall is in their favor. Even though we're winning mid lane by a lot, we're losing every other position right now. So this is the small details that literally just compiled up on us after 4 minutes of play. The first 5 minutes was all us, and then 4 minutes of us making a couple bad decisions as well as them making some good plays, like really can compile. But the tri-bush thing for the pink ward started everything. They got 3 kills off of that for nothing. Or for 1, I think. I don't remember. But just remember, you guys get leads, don't get cocky. Still play fucking our game. You guys are Perry's doing a good job with shot calling and stuff, but you guys still need to like make sure. Very nice. You guys outplayed them so hard there. Just go in slow motion here. So we know no flash on either of them right now. Really good job with the cocoon and following up on the vision we got. And luckily this guy slammed your clone and then you fucking W back and poop in his mouth. Really good job, you two. So now this is Herald all day here for free. We literally can tell the bot lane that they can go back bot at this point as well because it's 100% free. So little things like this, you guys just did huge things here. You can tell them to go back bottom lane or you can tell them to take plates in the mid lane. Either one's perfectly fine. I would probably send them back bottom lane because Logic can solo Herald now and Jensen can get the next wave and then go back to base. Like, we have so much free time here. Good. You guys sent them back bottom. Perfect. Good job communicating that. And now we get so much advantage off of that play. So now look, it's a 500 gold lead for us, and we're getting Herald here. You don't have MR yet, buddy. How comes you're building Sunfire first instead of finishing the mask? You should be going mask first in this, especially when the two people you're going to be fighting the most is AP. You 100% build wrong here. I didn't pay attention if you built this first and then went to Catalyst, but you should be going straight into um, the mask. You should have your MR Negatron cloak already. So this is just more simple mistakes. Good flash. I said good shot calling Perry because he is doing a good job on shot calling, but everyone else is chiming in too. You guys are doing a good job of communicating. The last like week and a half, you guys have really are getting even better and better, which is great. We just really need to start making plays with our TPs when we have it, because it literally it's 11 minutes into the game and Alex hasn't used one of his summer spells. It's pointless to bring TP. We might as well just tell him to bring Ignite if we're never going to use it. Like, it's such a good tool um, for you guys because you guys are playing a coordinated game now. It's not solo queue. This is just again, this is just a good setup by them here. So we haven't seen them in a while, but this gives us more opportunity for first turret here. So there's just another good gank by the Gragas. And we get first turret because of the gank, so it's not the end of the world. I don't remember what happens here. Remember, Alex, if you have your W up there, I don't know if you do or not, but just cast your W when he does that, and he shouldn't be able to move you, I'm pretty sure. You're just staying in the same spot. So then you break his crowd control. Because there's no reason for, especially since you built the wrong path here, there's no reason for us to want you to fight here. We just want you to scale fucking as much as possible when we give you him. There's going to be games when we put you on shit where you're going to carry. Obviously, you'll be on more of the utility type of champions because that's what this team play usually requires. So, but you just got to abuse those kind of things a little better. So now we got first two dragons, the first herald, but we're only up a total of 600 gold right now because of those mistakes compiled into small advantages for them. 20 CS lead, a 15 CS lead, 17 for us, 9 for them, 9 for them. They have a large lead and farm on us overall as a team. So that's something you all need to just keep in mind and be more focused on, is especially when you get leads early, you can win just by fucking beating them and farm the rest of the game, especially when we have Ornn and Varys outscales Lucian, and LeBlanc, when she's fed, what she is fucking nuts. So obviously Kiana is really strong if we misplay team fights, but so bottom lane's missing, and Mord has priority, and we're invading the blue buff again. Um, you easily can, yeah, wait for Jensen to push that wave before you come in here to try to do this, because then it's a lot easier for us. Alex did a good job of just running down, but just tell Jensen to push his wave faster and then wait to invade. And this is just an example of, like, Lucian is stronger than Varus earlier. We had a lead, we got rid of it. Now we're hard losing to 2v2 whenever everyone has summoners up, because we have heal on Perry still. Perry still has his ult. I mean, yeah, I mean, this is just can't die with their ults up. But I mean, this is from what we talked about earlier again, them having us having a big advantage and then taking um, deaths for free. Really nicely played there, Logic and Alex. They get another kill. So, like, we're just making mental mistakes on areas where we shouldn't be. So, luckily, we made a play on the top side of the map, which almost was a 1-for-1, though. So, I believe you die here, but you got one. But you got a shutdown, I'm fairly certain. They get a shutdown, but so did you. So, it's not the worst thing in the world. We got 2 minutes on Dragon, a minute on Herald, so we should be talking about that as we're dead right now. So we got. See, this is the first time he's used his TP, and it's way too late, and it's out of position. If anywhere, he should be TPing here if he's going to off TP, because they're already in retreat. But this is where our communication just is always lacking. Like, he could have TP'd here originally when Kiana was in the tri-bush with you guys, and that's Alex's awareness, but also you guys communicating to him. We have fucking 15 minutes of TP, and this is the first TP we make. That's really poor use of it by us overall. Like, our Dragon's not for 2 minutes, and Herald's up in 45 seconds. Like, it's such a bad time to just waste Herald or TP. You gotta have your eyes on the map quicker, Alex, for TP plays all the time, and then these guys need to communicate to you all the time about it too. Like, soon as Perry ults and saves Logic there, they should be calling for TP when they see the second when Gragas shows up, like 100% of the time. Let's just go back, because you guys have good vision in the river here. You've done a good job of getting vision. So our, like, timing of everything is just off. Let's see. We got the ward down now. We know Brahm's there now. So immediately, look at Alex. What's Alex doing right now? Alex, you should 100% be watching this and TPing to this ward right here. 100%. Like, without question. You should have already been going. And then these guys can start walking forward, putting their slows down on them. But look at this. You're still just walking the lane, not doing anything. Still no TP. Gragas just came back in, and now it's coming in. This is 6 seconds without a TP. You have to be more aware, especially when you're not doing anything. You guys need to really use your F keys and start moving around the damn map with your F keys. When did we put that other ward down? Let me take a look here. Sorry, making you watch the same thing here. I want to know when they put the ward in the river. Right there. Okay. So literally, Gragas comes in here. We know he doesn't have flash, and we just ward it out. You should 100% be TPing right here. Immediately. And I think you TP in 2 seconds and you go to the other ward. Yep, the other ward. So you guys have so much idle time in this game. It doesn't matter what position you are. You guys could be looking at timers for stuff, talking, asking questions, instead of just sitting there quiet. Obviously, if someone's already talking, then you don't need to talk, but you guys have to be more efficient with your time. You're just walking the lane, or you guys are clearing a jungle camp. Look at fucking timers and stuff, and just tell each other that stuff. I want us in the next week to make at least 2 good offensive teleport plays. And you're not going to do that unless you communicate. And Alex, I think you're doing it like the entire time. You're just nonstop using your E to go away from the dash. I'm pretty sure your W just breaks his crowd control. Okay. I want to watch this whole thing because with our 2 guys trailing from mid side and we hit Braum with the cocoon and not Bobby, just go immediately on the to Braum here. I like the attempt, but I think it's just too early, like way too early. You got 3 people coming to you. You just got to be a little more patient. So this is where, so this hits him immediately. Everyone's on Braum. Like Paulie should go on Braum because Bobby has to run away anyway because he's now stuck. He has no flash. He only has his W. So there's a Q on the Bobby. So there's a second Q thrown at him. Okay, so there's just that little small detail. Like if that Q would have hit Braum here, maybe we could easily get a chain on Braum. I don't remember what happens in this fight, but guys got to switch targets sooner. Why is it stuck? Jensen might get him anyway. Almost. Really good fucking propel logic and good follow up by you guys here. So immediately we have Dragon in 40 seconds. Herald is up right now and Kiana's bot lane. This is obviously Herald and then you guys could also shove out top lane if you want to. So that's like yeah, even more so now. Good. Good call. We should be sending someone top lane though right now. It doesn't matter who it is to gain farm and deny them. So we could easily be shoving that wave, resetting, and then going. Like Jensen could be shoving mid lane and going back to stop Kiana, but we also could be picking up that farm top lane because Gragas is too chunked. Remember, time efficiency. Just go, go, go. Look, it's going to be 2 waves worth, and we need Greco to be reset. Since Greco's the one going up there, we need him to reset faster because of Dragon's timer. So we're about 5 seconds behind, maybe more on time efficiency here. As soon as Jensen chunks out Gragas, like Mord's down. That's the biggest frontline target. This guy's chunk. Bobby's 80% hit points. So yeah, look, we even ran down this way too long. Like it should be immediate. As soon as you guys kill the Mord, it should just be immediate. If we have vision, we're just gonna watch the timer this time. Okay, 59 seconds is when he dies. We see Kiana down here, and we know that these 2 can't really fight with you guys anymore. What the hell is he doing right now? He's like jumping the... Oh, the blast cone. Sorry. So 59. So 3 seconds. And we still have... Jensen can still go because he's the strongest player in the whole game right now, and his job is to fucking assassinate people. So it's fine. But the rest of us need to be immediately moving here. If he was on someone like Oriana, though, he would need to go with you guys too. But he's on an assassin, and we know these guys are chunked, and we know where Kiana is. So this is fine. So this is four or 5 seconds total so far of time efficiency. We should immediately be telling Greco or whoever we want to send top lane because we have to reset for this to go now. So let's just watch. Okay, so this is another second, say 12. So 9 seconds worth of you being here when we should have already had you going top lane. And he should be getting rid of this and resetting as well. So that's about 14 seconds of us misusing time. So just remember, small details, because now they can reset and get down here first with vision. Okay, we don't have a ton of money in our pockets, so that's good. We have 12 or 1100 on Jensen. Oops, wrong button here. We have 3 pink wards in inventory and 1 ward. The Gragas didn't even reset. Wow. He had 20 seconds to reset and he didn't reset. See, we're doing stuff without the whole team here right now too, so we need to chill. There you go. All on one target. As soon as we hit a crowd control, just fucking pop them. I don't care who it is. Especially this early in the game, they don't have enough resistances. Like Mord has Leandries and a stopwatch. So look, this is so good by us. This is in our favor. This is in our favor. This is crazy good wave management. You guys have really good vision over here still. All we need to make sure is, because obviously the timing of this, because of the time efficiency from earlier, we just need to get a pink in the middle at least of the pit so we can deny him vision of this. Pulling it over here, I know this thing resets on you guys a few times, which is fucking annoying. But I think it does it because it still can aggro to them, which is weird. But you guys still have pink ward here. Perry put a pink ward in this. I'm gonna see. Yeah, that's Perry's right there, which is good. So now we need to just just put another pink down here. I don't care if one of these are yours. Just put it down there. We're third dragon. We're one away from soul if we get this. And also, Alex, this might make it move differently too. So if you put this here, maybe that's what caused it to move that way. I'm not sure. It went over it this time. I have no idea if that's true or not. But I don't know why the fuck it freaked out that first time. So we see Bobby mid. Just finish the dragon. We just had a long fight and we've been on the field too. We need to reset again. Just finish the dragon. Let Jensen do his thing. Just fucking chill out. Because now we're all out here too long. They literally had no Bobby, and now we're gonna lose fucking 3 people probably. There's 2. And Jensen, you don't. I know you're strong. You don't always have to go for kills there. Just literally pop that plan in the back and force them to a side, so we can at least make a move. Bobby was doing the right thing here, where he could have literally just taken this turret or done a lot of damage to it because of where we were positioning down here. So you don't have to try to pop someone every chance you get. Just do like what we need you to do in that moment, and you'll be fine. Got to get off that wall, Perry. And that's just greedy too. We're just literally in retreat mode there. We shouldn't have been turning the fighting. No ultimate, nothing there. I don't think you used blade. Okay, you did have blade. Just remember, it's there's nothing wrong with just resetting. If they get a turret off of it, it's fine. We got 3 dragons to their none. We're literally on the soul already, which is great. Just take take the time to reset and don't give them free gold. Help finish objectives. Move to lanes to wave management when we have all the free time. Like, just be better with your time efficiency. So right now we have, do we still have Herald in his pocket? We do have Herald in his pocket. Okay, so we should be talking about what we want to do with this. I believe you guys are talking about it this game, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but this is when you guys should be 3-1-1 because Jensen can outpush anybody in his lane and then rotate to either side and basically get a free kill. So he should be already been here pushing this, and they have to rotate and respect you guys. So literally where he's at right now, we don't know where their team is. If we did this a little differently where he was already pushing this and then rotated, we could have kept going with Herald. Remember, wave management first, then rotate to the team. I think this is where you try to pop Bobby. Yeah, and you said it in our chat today. You didn't realize he had Hex Drinker. Kiana has Hex Drinker now. He also had Heal and Blade ready and Flash. This all you have to do is ask the team if he has Flash or not right now. I think Greco snipes him here. Yeah, but just there's we don't have to give him money there for no reason, especially when most of the guys probably want to reset. I think we've been in the field forever. Again, we don't have vision on side of the map. Like, we're just all over the place right now. I don't know why we have 3 top right now. Is this 2 top? Why do I see a third icon on my map? It's 2 top. So that's a turret for free because there's some mistakes there. So they have 2 guys, 3 guys over 1200 gold right now in the field. I remember someone said something similar to it, but you guys should also be talking about when you know the enemy team hasn't reset in a while and they have a lot of gold in their pocket, because that's an opportunity for you guys to be able to fight or find fights. Because if they're not going to spend their gold, then fucking punish them for it. This is just, again, like we're trying to force when we don't need to kind of shit. Pretty sure we lose both of you. Yep. So immediately there, when Jensen and him commit to that, and you guys are late, you guys easily could be just shoving down mid though already. So right here, as soon as we see this is like this, you guys could easily just make the decision to shove mid, because look at the angle of everything. Like, we're such in a bad spot to try to help them when they shouldn't be this far up without any vision at all. So you guys could just shove down mid here, and if they all end up showing up bot, then we get something out of it. If not, at least we're trying to deny them some experience out of this, because they're not going to get that the inner bottom turret by any means. So just look to do stuff quicker. I know you guys want to help your teammates, but if they make bad decisions, just let them die and then try to gain something off of it. We're gaining vision control off of Baron side, which is good. Yeah, they end up getting this because of just how everything we did here. They're all on the bottom side of the map, so yeah, shoving mid in would have been so much better, and then trying to reset for wards for Dragon here, because this is Soul. This is the second time we've used TP again, and it's just like a random positioned TP. So we know Kiana's behind us here. I don't remember this fight at all. She almost... Whoever fucking hit that stun on her saved that whole fight. Holy fuck. Let's watch this. This might be the game-saving play for us here. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, we haven't talked about it in a while. We're down 4K right now. I don't know if Perry hit Polly on her or someone else, if Logic snared her or what. But it just literally might have saved the game because we're all standing on top of each other against a wall. Logic. Logic, you sexy beast. Look, three of us flashed away because it literally would have destroyed. We would have lost the game right there. They would have got Baron for sure. I shouldn't say lose the game. They would have got Baron and a lot off of that. Oof. That was so clutch. This is when we get a whole bunch of free stuff, right? Yeah. So this is the discussion we had. So it's the same thing that we just talked about. So there is one long 40 death timer, but look at all of our hit points. Literally, Alex can't tank. He just used TP. The play is leaving one or two people on Dragon, and then the rest go down mid and take that turret. 100%. Or worst case scenario, absolute worst case scenario, we just go get bottom wave management taken care of mid, Crab and Vision for Baron, and we finish Dragon. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a fuck ton. Because A, you're denying them experience, we're gaining gold, we're gaining vision, and we're getting the Dragon Soul. And you guys really need to talk to Logic about Logic. You need to just communicate this. Tell them where your execute is or where you want them to slow down so you can pop the objectives. Because that was at 200 hit points whenever you executed it. So we just need to talk about it as it's going on, just so no random steals happen. Look, we have Dragon Soul. This is the point where I was talking about. So now we just take over the game. Um, this isn't the game where we went to Baron. What the hell game was that? I thought it was this game. I thought it was right there. Um, well, yeah, we're down to our 1.5k and have Dragon Soul. So we're in the driver's seat because we got the Mountain Soul. So we're doing really well, and even though that we're down gold, we're well in the lead. Plus the Ornn items, we're actually in the lead by a lot. But we still have to make smart plays. Sorry, I'm going through that too fast. Again, Alex, you got to practice using your W to break CC. Okay, we're just looking at our positioning. We already used Blade. We already used Varus alt. We only have LeBlanc alt right now. So they're obviously aware of that. So we just need to be communicating and just being aware that we use stuff. So again, we could be just rotating to get lane priority mid. Good, Jensen. We got vision control back here. Just communicate how long until we have like our ults back and stuff, because it looks like Perry almost has his ult. That was massive play. Good job. A 4-man stun by the Kiana. So now that this is Baron, yeah. I don't remember seeing many pink wards in your inventory, Greco. You really should be carrying them. Um, Especially when we're moving our objectives, we need everyone to keep replacing pink wards all the time. And I see a few of you here that don't even have slots for pink wards. I know you have sweepers, but we still need to at least, if you can't keep a slot, like say Jensen he's bought the second rod, he should at least be asking if Greco can buy one so he can buy the rod, because vision control is everything in this game. So just communicate all the details. Like Logic had no room for pink wards before he finished his Zonias, so we had two people without it. Obviously, we have three sweepers because we have an assassin this game. So just buy more pink wards, Greco. And then also, if you guys can't contribute because of you can buy like a big part of your item, then just communicate that to your team so that they can try to pick up your slack for the short time being. Like, look where Jensen is. We can't invade in the dark like this when we don't have Jensen. He's so much of our damage right now. Obviously, Greco's crazy fed too, but this is just asking to be punished. Like, he's still not even back with the team. He's now back with the team. You gotta chill out. Cause look, as soon as he's with the team, he just popped him. We just gotta wait. That's all. That's your alt. Oh boy, and then the fucking Greco snipe. And you return with Q. So nice. Good job. Just start shoving mid. Just start shoving mid. Good. Good job. Perfect. Good job. Perry saving him. Look at that. Look at just your simple little macro play after that. Just moving here and letting fucking Jensen do his job and Perry supporting him there. Like with the Baron minions. You just out macroed him there. Hardcore. Because they let you guys position this way. It's the same thing when we were at that dragon and we were positioning down here. Bobby was doing great. He was pushing this wave, and they could have just decided, since it wasn't Dragon Soul, just that they could have all just rushed this turret because there's no plates anymore. Gave you the third dragon, and then took one or two turrets because you guys would have had to literally cut all the way underneath them like this. So it's the same thing you just did. We Logic got killed, but then we made a nice pick on, or not pick, we assassinated Bobby, and then we out macroed them by just our positioning. We forced them into the funnel here, and then we just ran up this way. Perry and Jensen just sealed them out. So really good job there. Just think about that stuff in all the situations though, because there's so many little details when you guys can do stuff like that. Look at the dynamic duo still clowning people together here. So we just got a kill. We got a minute for Elder. So we should be talking about that right now. We probably have a decent chunk of gold, 2,500 in Jensen's, and everyone else has a decent amount of money, 1,200 in Alex. So we could be talking about that after we get the bottom turret. Because we want to make sure that we're reset in time for that Elder. I know you guys have Baron buff and you could probably get another turret, but just be on time for the big objectives. Elder is literally game over. There's nothing they can do. Really good job. Look, you guys reset. Perfect. Perfect timing here. Good job. I just want you guys to communicate about that stuff ahead of time instead of right when it happens. It's the same thing when we talked about the level 1 stuff. Don't communicate as you load in, like as the game's starting. Communicate before you even load in, so we have any idea on what we want to do. We didn't even need the elder. That's right, because we get a couple picks here. Always talk to each other about your cooldowns too, just like especially if it's like Logic's Cocoon or Perry's Ultimate or his Polly. Polly is insanely good versus Kiana and even Mordekaiser here. It's really strong, obviously versus anybody, but versus those champions, it's just stupid. So you guys made um, a lot of really small good plays, but you made a lot of really simple mistakes as well. And the 3-0 start into us just being arrogant for a pink ward snowballed into them have gaining a lead on us when we should have just kept that lead the entire game. So these are the kind of mistakes that we just want to kind of eliminate so we don't even have to talk about like the small details on things. I want us to talk more about us making decisions like in a team fight where we position improperly instead of just silly mental mistakes because we want to we're bloodthirsty or we want to like absolutely make sure we get that ward. For example, that pink ward, I think it's this one right here, if I'm not mistaken. Logic's on this side of the map already. We could have just called for him to come down to help clear it because we don't know where Gragas was, I'm pretty sure. So just really work on, um, especially you're not even in the bush, because so I don't even think you guys can see. You can't even see him. So I mean, it's a Braum Lucian and we don't have flash. So just win with your information and communication. That's all you have to do. You guys are better than I guarantee you if you guys get better at that stuff, you're better than every team in UCL. You're going to be better. But you guys have to keep improving on that stuff. So cuz look, we have Kiana went back to base or she's roaming. I think she's roaming. Yeah, she's roaming down. But we have him on the side of the map. So if you want to try to get that pink ward, he can say, I have to go reset. We'll get it when I come out of base or whatever. So just work on communicating small details more so we can do this down here more often where we're finishing games out, not even needing the Elder Dragon. So you guys did a lot of good things, but we need to work on offensive teleport plays, um, our communication about information, as well as just calling for someone to assist in even the smallest ways. And then you guys really need to work on your farming as well. Just majority of the games, we always have a couple of us that are fairly far behind, and we need to make sure we're getting them resources so they can stay relevant in the game, especially versus teams that are going to be more competitive consistently with us. So just keep that in mind so we can continue to keep winning, guys. Good job, though, again. And as always, Money Miles is the best thing ever.